Well, we'll begin with southern Iran, and I want to warn you and our viewers that these visuals may be disturbing. These visuals of death and destruction are coming in from southern Iran, where a U.S.-Israeli strike hit a school. Iran says the U.S.-Israeli strike, or airstrike, in southern Iran has killed 51 students while injuring 60 others. The strike happened in Minab in the province of Hormozgan. Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard Corps has a base in the city. Neither the US nor Israel has offered any details on the campaign so far. The damage and deaths are yet to be ascertained, but we have it now. Let's talk to Mr. Mohammed Najib. He's a journalist and a war correspondent and also a security analyst. He's now joining us live from Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Mr. Thank you very much for your time and welcome to the broadcast. I don't even know where to start because this has been an ongoing issue. Iran says they are not developing nuclear weapons for mass destruction. They say they're developing uranium and nuclear for civil purposes. But the United States and the United Kingdom insist that they do not want Iran to develop nuclear weapons. How long do you think this war will last?
Yes, good question. Actually, Israel and the United States declared that their target is to topple down the Iranian regime, not only to neutralize the Iranian nuclear program or ballistic missiles, but also to topple down the Iranian regime. And that's decide how long the war will last. They declared that it will last at least 4 days operations, but it's difficult to control that, and especially if there is miscalculation from both sides. And it started, as you see, Iran to deter Israel and to cause a costly price for Israel by striking Iran. So they also targeted the U.S. bases in Arab countries, in 5 Arab countries. And this is start very strong and dangerous. And it's difficult to judge how long it will last, but Israel didn't accomplish its targets by toppling down the regime. And I think Iran will continue launching the missiles against Israel. Maybe now what we saw is not a large warhead missiles, but could be developed more. And also Iran also will send the UAVs to strike Israel. The Israeli Patriot interception system is ready and also instructed some of those missiles. So it is a very tense hours here, and today is a holiday off day in Israel. So students, people don't go to work; they were at home, which decrease the number of casualties among the Israelis right now.
Mr. Najib, let me ask you this: Iran has started its retaliation. It has started reacting to what the U.S. and Israel did to them, but some of the missiles are landing in some Gulf countries, including the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, these Gulf states. But now they are warning, the Gulf states are warning Iran that there could be consequences. What could be those consequences?
Actually, at the beginning, the Gulf countries sent some messages to the authorities of the Israeli Syrian that some missiles, Iranian missiles, on the way to Israel. So that is sort of the broadcast here. So the Gulf countries sent messages to Iran that they will not participate or allow the U.S. to used their military bases to attack Iran, but it wasn't enough. And Iran concluded now that the Gulf countries should pay the price for letting the Americans use their military bases there and the Fifth Fleet. So they are targeting them as well as they're targeting Israel at the same time.
What do you think should be the next course of action? Because there are some countries which are calling for de-escalation. These countries include Spain, includes France, because they're saying that and Russia as well, because they're saying this is a breach of international law. So who can come in the middle between the United States and Israel and say, by the way, you need to stop attacking Iran, you need to continue with the talks, you need to continue with the path of diplomacy?
It started on Saturday, which is a weekend in Europe and the United Nations. So Saturday and Sunday is a weekend. So I think before Monday, it's difficult to call for the UN Security Council meeting or for more statements from European countries and powerful. But you see, Trump is the leader of the world. And when he's directly engaged in such attack against Iran and want to topple down the regime and to stop the Iranian nuclear program and neutralize ballistic missiles. So I don't think he will stop before he come with some achievements to his people and to the Israelis also who are started this war against Iran. Also, it will serve the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu in his coming political elections that he attacked Iran and neutralized the nuclear program and topple down the regime. That will be good for him and as well as for Trump. So I don't think it's going to stop before next Monday or any intervention or pressures on the United States and Israel will take effects before Monday.
All right, so we'll have to wait until Monday and see if at all the United Nations Security Council will say anything or if at all Iran will do anything. But Monday is a long way ahead. We have 2 days to think about, and the Iranian army has already indicated and they've already said that there are dozens of drones that are headed towards Israel. But Mr. Najib, we'll have to end it there. Thank you very much for your insights and for talking to us today.